I'm joined by University of Central Oklahoma guard. Introduce yourself.
Kamon
Bradford.
Yes, sir.
Following UCO's 24-21 home win over Kearny. Kamon, the offense looked really good today, almost 250 rushing, a lot of that behind you and Lane. What was working for you on the offensive line?
We just did our keys and we did what we needed to do, and that's why we came out successful. I feel like as long as we stay consistent and do things we need to do, we're going to have a good season.
And, you know, there was a bevy of running backs that ran today, Mason, Trayvon, Peyton, Kearny. It seemed like it didn't matter. It seemed like you all kind of knew where each liked to go. Peyton likes to bounce it out. Trayvon's more of an in-between. Like, what kind of confidence does that give you, knowing you have so many backs there, that as long as you do your job, they're going to do theirs too?
Man, that just keep good confidence. How we did in the summer, how we came in and we worked out and we did things we needed to do. And we came in and we watched film over Kearny, because the coach and the DC had came from another school. So we had watched film, did what we needed to do, and that's why we came out successful. That's why Kearny, Wilfalt, they did their thing, man. So, roll total.
Next week, you have the first road game of the season. What do you feel like you all have to improve on in order to win that game?
Stupid penalties. Stupid penalties. All we have to do is stop doing stupid penalties, because if we stop doing stupid penalties, we'll be a way better team. We just got to stay toughness, and discipline.
Yes, all right, thank you, Kamon. I wish you the best of luck.
Yes, sir.
I'm joined by University of Central Oklahoma cornerback J.K. Moore, who had a big pick six in the third quarter of the 24-21 win over Kearny. J.K., just talk a little bit about your UCO debut and a little bit about your big play.
I don't know. Going into the game, I just felt butterflies, first game, first atmosphere. I'm from Texas and everything. Going through the play-wise, I didn't have nobody to my side. I seen the motion. He was off the ball when he motioned, so I know it had to be something short. And when he broke, I just broke on the ball, and I just made a play. We needed a play, you know what I'm saying, to win the game, so, yeah.
Now, I have to give you credit for sideline awareness, because your teammate Jonathan Mosley had a chance last year against Washburn and ran out of bounds. So I want to congratulate you on staying in bounds, so you could just tell him that.
Appreciate that.
You're lovely. So did your UCO debut go as you had hoped?
Most definitely. I got some pros and cons I need to fix, but as long as we came out with the dub, it's 1-0 every week. That's all that matters for sure. So.
And what do you feel like you all have to improve on as a secondary heading into next week?
Staying consistent. You know what I'm saying? Stay consistent, moving our feet. You know what I'm saying? When we get gas, how do we respond? You know what I'm saying? Just next play mentality for sure.
All right. Well, JK, thank you very much, and good luck next week.
All right, appreciate it.
I'm joined by University of Central Oklahoma quarterback Stephon Brown after UCO's season-opening 24-21 win over Kearny. Steph, just talk a little bit about what this win means to you all.
Right, it means a lot. It's the first one. First of many. It's nothing but one win, win or loss. It was just the first game, so we just got to take the mistakes that we made from this game, apply them the next week and just keep getting better as a team.
And you seem to have more juice on your passes. You swung a few ones in tight coverage there. I know in media day, Coach Duro had talked about you improving your motion.
Yes,
just talk a little bit about how that's helped you from a passing standpoint.
Yes, sir. Just working with my guys. That's the number one thing. Bringing them out here in these nights, days, when it's hot, when it's just us. So when these people get out here, it's not foreign to us. We did it before. So these plays that we're making now, we've made them 100 times over the summer just by ourselves. So now it's just coming full circle now.
And what did you think about your revamped offensive line tonight?
Offensive line played their butts off. I give all credit to them. I got a veteran group who's been in this before, and I can't ask for nothing else. That's all I can ask for.
And you and Oscar picked up rails off at the Fort Hays game.
Yes, sir.
How big is it having a tight end of Oscar's caliber that can go and make those catches and turn it up the field for 30, 40-yard touchdowns?
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge. And Oscar's not the only one. We got a whole group of tight ends, but Oscar's a special player, and any way we can find ways to get him the ball downfield, it's always good for us.
Offensively, there was a lull in the second half.
Yeah.
What do you feel like you will have to improve on heading into next week to make sure that you all put some points on the board?
Right, just the little things, attacking assignment, alignment, and details on all the small things, and just being more aggressive. We can't get complacent when we up. We know teams in this league are going to scrap till they come back, so we got to keep our head down and keep going.
Now, you all were running that Philly play a lot on the 4th and short.
Yeah.
Now you reaching over.
Yes, sir.
Now, I know you like contact, but Did I see a slide there early in the game?
Oh, no.
That's what I saw. I saw a Steph.
I don't think
A
you
Steph
said slide.
slide. I thought Steph didn't.
It might have been a dive. It might have been a dive.
Okay, all right, it's a dive. It's a dive. But no, seriously, because I know that kind of was like a short spot last year.
Yes,
Was the third and fourth and short.
Yes,
You all converted the vast majority of them. Talk about how big that was, especially on that long 93 play drive.
Oh yeah, it was huge for us, man. We got a good coach. He knows us. You know, I'm a big body, so any way we can kind of just utilize our strengths, which is that, we'll do that. And we got a great O-line, so we can always work behind them.
And finally, what do you feel like you have to improve on heading into next week?
Everything. I got so much to work on. Just little details, my footwork, my drops, finishing throws, and just being smart with the football and situational ball. You know, like I had a play down here earlier where it was wide open to run, but I tried to just throw it. You know, and just playing smart, and that's what I'll do to just lead my team.
Okay. Well, Steph, I appreciate it, and best of luck.
Yes, I appreciate it.
We're here with Adam Dorrell following a Week 1 victory for Central Oklahoma, 24-21 over Nebraska Kearny, MIAA 2023 season opener. Coach, would you start with an opening statement, please?
Yeah, I was very proud of our football team tonight. I thought we were extremely physically and mentally tough. You know, there's obviously things that we've got to do better, but I thought our focus was very sharp. I thought we came out firing. I thought our guys played with a lot of emotion, a lot of energy. What a great crowd. What a great crowd. They were awesome. But I was just very impressed. I thought offense ran the ball very well. I thought defense did a really good job of keeping a very mobile quarterback, for the most part, contained. That kid's a great athlete. I know he made a couple plays on us. You know, and then special teams I thought were just okay tonight. We had too many blunders on special teams. We got to be able to make those field goals. Protection needs to be a little better. Our op time needs to get better. But our kick placement, whether it's kickoffs or punts, is definitely something that needs to improve. But I was just really proud of our team. You know, I thought there's a lot of. I thought we could have finished the game a little bit better and kind of maybe put them away. But you know, we found a way to win, and it's hard to win in this league. So I was very proud of their effort.
Yeah, Coach, last year you started off the season with a loss. How does it feel for team morale to start the season off in the win column?
It's big. It really is. You know, it's hard losing week 1 because it's like the guys have been here all June, all July, fall camp. Fall camp is hard, man. It's 2 weeks of they're here at 6 in the morning and they leave at 7 o'clock at night, literally. And so it feels really good to get that first win, especially against a really good team. I mean, those guys are going to win a lot of games. I really believe that.
Offensively, you had almost 250 yards rushing. What can you say about the job of not only the offensive line, but all your running backs that played?
Yeah, you know, the thing I'm sure you saw, we feel very confident about our running back group. We feel like we have 5 dudes there that can run the ball. What's cool is they're all a little bit different. And so our coaching staff, their running back coach, Tyler's done a really good job of putting them in situations that's going to help them thrive. But, you know, I was cautiously optimistic. I thought we could run the ball tonight, and you know, I thought we did. I thought our offensive line played well. I'm proud of those guys. We had, I think, a 9-0 lineman play tonight. We had some guys cramping up. It was hot, and you know, I was just proud of those guys that came in at the end and really battled against a good D-line.
Coach, J.K. Moore's big interception in the second half and eventually becomes the difference there.
Yeah.
Talk about how the defense played. I mean, T.J. Davis, who everybody knows is the best players in the country, and to be able to have a 55-yard interception, pick 6.
Yeah, it was huge. It's the first thing I told him in the locker room. You know, I told him I'm proud of him, and I said we won the game because of the turnover margin, and not only the turnover margin, we got the defensive touchdown, which is, you know, just huge. So. Yeah, again, I thought the defense played really good, but that was one of the big key plays in the game.
Jumping ahead, obviously, Central Missouri next, and you obviously got to watch film. They're playing Mo West right now, and that's who you play in week 3
yeah.
too. So what is your look forward right away?
Yeah, it's going to be a challenge. At least we'll have one film on them, but they have pretty much a whole revamp staff. Obviously, Coach Lambert's is back, the head coach. The offensive line coach is back, but there's a lot of new faces on offense. The whole defensive staff is new, and so it's just challenging because you're not sure what they're going to run. But at least we got one game. But yeah, we got to go to Warrensburg. You know, the thing I'm really going to be on our team about, it's a 1 o'clock kickoff. It's going to be hot, it's humid, and you know, we're going to have all hands on deck.
Offensively, in the first half, you all had an impressive 93-yard drive, but then in the second half, there's kind of some struggles there. What do you have to do to be able to kind of keep that momentum from the first half into the second half offensively?
Yeah, the thing that really sticks out to me in the word is trust. And what I mean by that is the players have to trust me, the game I'm calling, and I have to trust them. I felt like there was opportunities tonight where they didn't trust me. There was a couple play calls that guys were freelancing and not doing their 111th, and then I get a little spooked. I got to be better as a play caller and get them back on the sideline and get them back in. But that's a really big thing offensively. I think we're going to go back and be really disappointed. Stupid penalties downfield, the holding. We've been talking about that for 10 days. We've got to get that fixed. It's ridiculous. And it's just disappointing because it's been a point of emphasis for us the last 10 days. So we got to get that fixed, and we just got to finish drives, But I think just more consistency in the pass game would help as well.
You have first? And I have to ask, I know Nicky had a tough game, but that hit he laid.
Well, Nicky, I love Nicky. Nicky, he'll get going, He had a tough night tonight, but I got a lot of faith in that kid, and I told him that after the game. And the good thing for Nicky, he didn't kick the ball where he was supposed to, so he probably was thinking, man, I better make this tackle because I wasn't supposed to kick the ball there. But yeah, it was a great tackle for a kicker to come up and form somebody up like that.
It looked like Stephon Brown has really built a really great connection with shoot 23
Oscar Hammond
this year. Really built on from last year tonight. They just really exploded. Is that something that really kind of crystallized in the spring? Is it something that they've been working on together to sort of anticipate each other?
Yeah, they've had a really good spring together. They've had a really good summer. The thing that I'm disappointed in is there's 3 to 4 other receivers that have had really good fall camps, and you just didn't see them tonight. And again, that goes back to some of the play calling, and we've got to distribute the ball a little bit better. And there's times we're calling guys numbers, and the protection's not good, or some of the routes I thought could have been a little bit better. But yeah, him and Oscar have a really good connection, and that's something I really want to get those guys going because we've got more guys in that room that can help that pass game.
I'd like to see more of Delso.
Yeah, absolutely. I know. He's had a really good camp.
Yeah.
There's just a couple of guys, and that's going to be a big emphasis for us because, college football, you're not going to be able to just line up and just run the football down somebody's throat. It's not going to happen.
Long season.
Long season.
Yeah. 1 more games. Oh yeah.
I wanted to ask about Peyton Scott and Marlo Hughes because those are 2 guys that's been with the program for a while. Marlo had that big hit. Peyton had a really good game running the ball. When you see those guys who've been here for a while that are kind of leaders, to see them have games like that as a coach, what does that mean to you?
Well, it's funny you said that because they were 2 guys I was going to highlight tomorrow in our team meeting, and I tell you why our core values are selfless stuff and discipline. To me, those 2 guys embodied that tonight more than anybody. P. Scott's been sick, and sick, and the way we didn't think no way he was going to play. We got him going a little bit a couple days ago, felt better. But the thing with him, man, he's not starting. He's going back from, sometimes he runs the ball, sometimes he's the fullback, sometimes he's our protector. He's just an all-around player, but he never complains. Same with Marlo. Marlo's in a room that's very deep and it's very competitive, and he's fighting for playing time. But you never know that those guys, maybe not playing as much as they want. They never exhibit that. They're great team guys. They're great leaders. And it's something I hope our team could build off. If we could get that in every room, at every position, on every side of the football, we would be a really good team.
I guess finally, what do you need to see the most out of your team heading into next week? Because I know there was only 1 road win last year. You touched on having to win on the road this year in order to do what you all want to do. How can you all be successful next week?
Yeah, we got to clean up special teams. Special teams was not good tonight. There was too many busts, too many penalties on special teams. That's number 1. Number 2, we got to improve the pass game, just the timing and the consistency. We got to be better on the perimeter with some of our screens and RPOs. And then just defensively, I thought our initial pass rush tonight was really good, really good. Just didn't finish. Now again, the guy they're trying to finish against is one of the best players in the country. So, but I think if we can do those things and really clean those 3 phases up I just talked about 4, I think that'll really help us to give us a chance for next week.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Hey, thank you all for
But did I see a slide there early in the game?
Oh, no.
That's what I saw. I saw a Steph.
I don't think
a
he
Steph
said slide.
slide. I thought Steph did.
It might have been a dive. It might have been a dive.
Okay.
The 45 has room at the 50, 45, and he slides down foot first. And he slides down foot first.
It
might have been a dive.